Number two, grooming is when an adult speaks to a minor and then talks to them and waits until they turn 18 and then fucks them. Are we all on the same page on what grooming is?
What's up, guys? It's Ray Ace. Hopefully you all are having a blessed and wonderful day. I don't know really how we got here or expected that it would actually go this way with this whole situation. I had first mentioned Tlexify back, the whole Tlexify situation in general. I had mentioned all the way back on August 6th about how I hated this situation because I used to look up to him as a kid, and it was the dive into her messages and even his messages now that got me hurt and really kind of bent about this, because hers made it look like he was abusive and everything, and his made it look like he was a cuck and he was just a simp.
I think a grown man being a pay pig to a girl is weird behavior. If you're also a pay pig and you think that shit's normal, that's good for you, man. I'm happy you found a hobby. I think you telling your girl that she's allowed to date other guys is pretty weird behavior, but if you're a cuck and you're cool with that, like, that's good for you. If you don't think it's weird, like, that's cool, man. I'm happy for you.
So right after my upload was scheduled, I basically, while I was at work, there was a uploaded response of T-Lex defending himself. People are in my comments now saying that I need to update this situation or do a revise of my video from prior, and I don't really think it was necessary because I didn't fully talk about the actual allegations nearly as much as I just talked about both of them being fucking weird and terrible people based on the messages. Now, before we actually get into some of the other aspects of it, just know that both of them are terrible human beings. It's in that video. In his own words, he said that he had even lied to the Z House about her age and knew she had faked a ID to get into an escape house and fake an escape house passport.
Specifically, I would like to formally apologize to Pat, or the Smith Plays, and everyone involved at the Z House, where Reagan made me lie about her age to you.
So I don't know why I'm in the wrong for saying that he's done some bad things with this relationship. He did some things. Let's not completely act like he's innocent. And that's where everybody's sitting there and fucking up. Both of them are guilty. And we can't look at this subjectively, apparently. Also, for clarification, if anyone can do math, you know that he was indeed 19 and she was indeed 16. But she is now the pedophile for being 20 with a 17-year-old.
But I thought I could post that and, we can move on, like, we're all good. That was my mistake because I figured it would be pretty obvious what we were seeing and we would all be on the same page. But that's where I was wrong, and that's where I messed up. I did not consider the fact that all of this guy's fans are fucking morons. I didn't know that. So I would like to take a moment right here at the beginning of this video to formally apologize to all of the Mr.tlexify fans. I didn't know that all of you were this fucking stupid. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down and explain things to you. Just how they sit you down in your special ed class at school and they explain stuff to you, I'm gonna do the same. So that's my bad. I made a mistake. I'm gonna now fix that mistake. So let's start with the actual age. There seems to be some confusion here about the age. I know numbers can be hard for people, so try to keep up. Maybe, watch it back a few times if you need help. Maybe write some stuff down if you can't do simple math. People keep saying that there is a 2-year age gap. I guess because that's what he's saying. Nobody actually did the math apart from me, I guess. I don't know. To be fair, it is partially true, but the problem is that's not how a calendar works. The only way that it would stay a consistent 2-year age gap between two individuals is if both people have the exact same birthday. Let me give you an example. The first person, it's a guy. Let's say he was born January 1st, 2000, right? Let's keep it simple. Now let's say we have a girl, and let's say she was born halfway through the year. July 1st, 2004. Now, if you think about it, 2000, 2004, it looks like a 4-year age gap, right? Kind of, but technically, it could be a 4-year age gap or it could be a 5-year age gap, depending on what the date is that you're looking at it, right?
We can't do a double standard on this situation. Either both of them are in the wrong here or no one is in the wrong. Or just somebody explain to me where the limit is. So 19 to 16 is okay, but 20 and 17 ain't. What? Okay. So I'm not understanding there. And based on the birthdays, both of them went after minors, including both Reagan and T-Lexify. There is also a video showing what both of them have said have also had lies buried into the stories that they have told to portray each other in a bad light. No matter which way it goes, there are some parts that have apparently been exaggerated on both ends. And I don't understand why people are saying it's a career save when he admitted to being with a underage person, because he said he lied about her age.
Specifically, I would like to formally apologize to Pat or the Smith plays and everyone involved at the Z House where Reagan made me lie about her age to you.
It does not look good for a 19-year-old to be messing with a 16-year-old the same way. It doesn't look good for her weird ass and evil ass. Don't get me messed up. I'm not defending her. I'm not defending either side. Both of them are weird. But defending her evil ass and messing with a 17-year-old. Yes, I did say evil because the messages from T-Lux showing that he was a cuck, but was also showing that she was manipulative for financial gain. And she is a conniving and abusive person. So to me, this is a lose-lose situation. And after this, I'm not doing the subject anymore because this subject fucking sucks. Because I used to look up to him. This shit right here, I don't hate because he's part of the reason why I got into YouTube. For anyone that is saying that I need to change my stance on this, I'm not. But the fact of the matter is, if you think one of them is wrong, then both of them are wrong. Because both of them were doing fucked up shit. That's where everybody's got me messed up. I wasn't even defending her in the first video. I said both of them were fucking weird. Now, before we actually get into some of the other aspects of it, just know that both of them are terrible human beings. And if you don't think I am right, but wrong, we are adults and we can agree to disagree. We also have seen others get canceled for very similar situations, like Call Me Carson and others. I'm not advocating for anyone's cancellation, as I personally can't stand cancel culture, but we need to keep the same energy for both sides, Reagan and T-Lexify. I'm not even calling him an actual creep like Dr. Disrespect or even EDP445, but I am saying keep the same energy for both of them. As T-Lexify keeps calling her a pedophile multiple times in the video.
We're on the topic of pedophiles. Mr. T-Lexify himself uses this term many times to describe this girl. Here is 3 examples from the video.
You not wanting to hear anything I had to say and painting my ex-girlfriend in a benevolent light when there's evidence of her clearly being a pedophile? I think PlayStation Studios wants to associate with a cheater who defends pedophiles such as my ex-girlfriend Reagan. I guess it makes sense considering Noah also invites pedophiles to his own DJ sets. This is incredibly disingenuous of all of you and makes sense why each of you would side together and defend my pedophilic ex-girlfriend.
As T-Lexify keeps calling her a pedophile multiple times in this video, but the age gap is about the same in consideration of both ends. I'm just saying, I am glad that he isn't 30 years old to a 14-year-old girl. If you know who I'm talking about, you know. It's just crazy how the situation flipped, and it's like nobody done the math. The funny thing is, she also had the 3-year age gap in her relationship with a man named Florence, who was 17. T-Lexify has labeled her as a pedophile with that relationship, when the same woman was also in a 3-year age gap with him in both instances. Yet she is the pedophile, and why is no one keeping the same energy for T-Lexify? Both of them are about the same. Like, it's the same ordeal. That's where I'm getting at with this whole thing. And it's a bunch of nonsense, and it needs to stop. Just saying, if she is only there for like financial gain and money and manipulating you into doing some terrible situations for money, you're her pay pig. But a sad one, because you're in a lose-lose situation. You're in a rock and a hard place. You are not getting anywhere with her tagging you under.
Weird, maybe I'm weird for thinking this way, but personally, I think a grown man being a pay pig to a girl is weird behavior. If you're also a pay pig and you think that shit's normal, that's good for you, man. I'm happy you found a hobby.
Her age was false. Also, you should have said that at the beginning of the video, but instead you acknowledged that you had lied about her age. So this does not, in my opinion, in my personal view, paint you in the best of light, including her. Like I said, both of y'all sound bad in this. Y'all really do. You didn't want to put pictures of y'all on your Instagram because she was too young, and then clarified that she
also then proceeded to post these photos and videos on social media. I had told her that I did not want photos of us on my Instagram because I had felt we were too young at the time, which she got absolutely furious about.
That y'all thought she was too young. Y'all, you mean you an adult and her a minor?
Specifically, I would like to formally apologize to Pat, or the Smith Plays, and everyone involved at the Z House where Reagan made me lie about her age to you.
So there is no we in this, and you didn't post it because she was too young. These are your words, bud. You also just admitted that you had lied to the Z House and your friends about your girlfriend's age. It's all good.
Admitting you regret taking things slow with me in 2017 when I told you I wanted to wait and you were completely obsessed with me.
But you don't want to post her because of her age, and then lie about her age to your friends, which is, I believe, after you knew she had a fake ID. You said you also want to wait for that, but you told her she was too young. So is this a Drake card? You're waiting for her to turn 18. What? Oh, I swear to God. People are still going to find a way to fucking defend this. And that's off script. Like right now, I'm trying to read this script. That's the reason why, like, because I'm new to scripting. This is going offbeat. I'm new to a script. There's still going to be people trying to defend this. He didn't even, I don't believe he actually did the physical abuse, though. Now, that thing right there, I do believe, because the dude's messages were like him, like, sucking her. God dang it, I'm going to have to edit that out. But it was like him bowing at her knees. That was basically most of the messages. Most of them were like him, like, bowing at the knees, like, yes, let me do, I'll let you do whatever you want. So nobody actually took any of this fucking serious. And so I don't even think he was actually abusive in that kind of manner. For the fact of the matter is, I don't even think he could fight a grown man. What is this we? This is getting me because you were 19 years old, an adult, and she was 16 years old, a minor. Though these, and same thing with her. She was 21 years old with a 17-year-old dude. So either way we go, both of them are fucking bad. Again, I want to reiterate this because people are not getting this through their brains. I apologize to those who have 6 brain cells and can't render objectivity. Though these messages do show that she was just fucking downright insane. Before y'all think I'm defending Reagan, I am not. Both of them are batshit and crazy. And they're batshit crazy in the head. That's all I can say about it. And in their own ways, especially her. I feel like the issue nowadays is we shut down too many asylums. Grooming is also when an adult talks to a minor and waits for them to turn 18 to fuck. So that is their definition. That is the definition of grooming. If it is not, I don't know what the fuck definition of grooming is, and because that has been the definition of grooming my entire life. So the reason why I'm bringing this up because also aren't both of them groomers for both of them trying to go after underage people and wait for them to be adults? Is that okay to say? Or both of them groomers? Because both of them talked to a minor and had sex with an underage or just turning of age. So that is the definition of grooming to a T. I don't know what else is. You also had that both of y'all wanted to wait till December. So she was of age. Meanwhile, this is technically grooming. I hope I'm not wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that is grooming. So next time, y'all, thank you all for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Until next time, stay blessed and have a wonderful day. And I'm hoping that y'all all actually understand my point of view on this, that both of them are bad people in this. There is no innocent. Y'all are choosing which is the less of two evils. And we can't do that. Both of them are evil. Both of them should be under the same energy for doing the same thing. Next time, peace.